When I first came to the library of Tulak Bandi University in Thailand, I felt a different atmosphere. We all discussed problems in groups. I saw such a lively sense. I was defined by such an atmosphere. And I was very excited. But when I really started class, I felt a lot of pressure because the model of comparative learning in this class is seriously inconsistent with the learning model of my senior high school in China. It is difficult for me to adapt. Therefore, I also can't open into the learning model. At one time, my grades also declined. I couldn't keep up with the plans of the teacher's lectures. I began to have negative attitudes such as fatigue and boredom, affected by the complex of learning. I lost my confidence in learning, and my life was in error and miss. What caused me to change from not accepting to accepting? Once, when I was thinking about a difficult problem, because of my habit, I thought for a long time alone, and still didn't solve it until a classmate came to help me solve this problem.
I began to gradually communicate and discuss with you. I have learned a lot and understood a lot in communication and discussion again and again. I finished some things I couldn't do before. And I gradually accepted and comparative learning mode. After accepting the comparative learning mode, I actively participate in group discussion. In the process of group discussion, I not only learned a lot of knowledge, but also accessed my self-confidence. I have improved my ability.
And my mood has changed from forgot and boredom to positive optimism. I found the fun of learning in group discussion. I find learning an interesting thing. I have adapted to the mood of cooperative learning. When I first came to the canteen of Tulak Bandi University in Thailand, I saw a value of Thai food. The restaurant's environment is simple and elegant. The restaurant's atmosphere is warm and harmonious. And the restaurant's layout is well arranged. I was curious to look at everything here. I saw every window with Thai classes, and each response was accomplished by beautiful food pictures. This canteen is very big. I have been excited for a long time, and the joy of my heart is beyond word. So I stopped in front of a window and chose a Thai meal that I liked. I started to taste the Thai meal I ordered. When I put the first meal into my mouth, my taste buds changed a bit. My tongue had a bit of boiling pain. My throat was boiling like a fire, and my face turned red. This dish is too spicy. I started to drink a lot of water, but this spicy taste seems to stick to my tongue. So drinking water still doesn't reduce the pain in my mouth. It wasn't until I ordered a cup of tea that the spicy taste was relieved. I began to taste the Thai meal and thought that all of Thai food was like this. Let me have a few story types that People who can't eat spicy like me can't eat Thai food. I looked up and found that the atmosphere of the restaurant had become black. I was very uncomfortable. I thought I would never come to this restaurant again. I lost my good impression of Thai meal because it really is not for me.
Until one time, I had the privilege of participating in cultural event organized by Thai government for Chinese tourists. For the first time in my life, I have witnessed the growth of this in-peace space. At the same time, the organizer of the event carefully provides 10 equipped Thai meals for each table. At the same time, they also provide free fruit, pineapple, durians for Chinese tourists. Let me feel the tropical flavor unique to Thai fruit. In this feast, I was deeply touched by the charm of Thai food. I felt unique meat of pork boiled rice. Felt the deliciousness brought by Tom Yam Goong, and felt flavor and fruit of mango glutinous rice. I gradually accept difficult kind of Thai food.
No, I think that I don't adapt only those Thai foods that are very spicy, but I like them very much for those that taste milder. Now I will take the interview to go to the small shop outside to eat interview Thai food such as chicken rice and pork foot rice. Thai food is cheaper and tastes very good. Clean and hygiene outing room are also available to everyone. Thai food has gradually become a part of my life. If I don't eat Thai food one day, I will feel lost. I agree with some of the Thai food that suit me. It's really delicious.